Alright, back again. This video is going to be about soulmates. I'm giggling because everybody assumes that a soulmate is, that lifelong partner that you've been searching for, and oh, you're so compatible and you're so right for each other, you're the same. Well, I got bad news for you. That's not how it works. That's not what a soulmate is either. What is a soulmate? Well, a soulmate is your when we came into this matrix game, one version of us was split, the male and the female. You were split and put into the game so that you had two chances of winning the game. Two. You had the male version that could win the game, and you had the female version that could win the game. So, for argument's sake, if the female won the game, then she would have won it for both. If the male would have won the game, he would have won it for both. Hence the name Soulmate. Everybody's thinking, oh, I found my long lost love. We're so compatible. We're so the same. Duality, remember? Male, female. That's the true soulmate. I mean, you can open this up real wide, this theory and this thought in your mind, but that's the truth. That's the real soulmate, not a twin flame. That's not what it is. Like they show on, what's that movie, Hunger Games, the twin flames and stuff like that. No. One of yourself was split into two, male and female. Now, having said that, that does not mean you have to go searching the globe, which there is none. It's all in your mind. Doesn't mean that you just drop everything to try and find your soulmate, because it would be a waste of time. You don't need your partner / half to win the game. Each avatar is capable of merging male and female. They're capable of merging, called the inner alchemy, which is a lot more intricate and detailed. Again, that'll be for another time. But I'm just letting you know that's part of it. You don't need to find your soulmate to finish the game and become whole and complete. You are equipped and built to do so yourself. Now, having said that as well, should you somehow be partnered up with your soulmate, you're not scripted to do so, nor probably are you going to, because it's such a vast game that chances of running into your soulmate are very, very, very slim, unless that's what the script wanted to do. Designed to meet your soulmate. Now, some of us soul players have been fortunate to find our partner's soulmate, but that doesn't mean that you're going to be whole and complete. Just remember that. To be whole and complete, you're neither female or male. Hence the word whole and complete. So I just thought I'd do a video on that because as I was doing the last one, I thought soulmates, I'll do one on soulmates. If you do find your soulmate and it works great, and you're both doing the same thing, removing all the things I've mentioned, even better. If you can find that partner. But sometimes partners are not going to be willing to do that stuff. Like even if you meet a mate that's not your soulmate in this matrix, most of them are going to tell you to forget about it, man. This is nuts. I'll do what I want. You're not for me. But let's just say you manage to find similarities. So you find a partner, male or female, that doesn't eat meat. Oh, we're compatible, right? Neither drink. Oh, great. We're compatible, right? Depends. It depends how you're willing to compromise. Now, can you be with somebody that does all these other things? Of course. Of course you can. Nobody's stopping you from being with a partner that does all the things you're not supposed to, because it could be a non-soul that you're with anyway. Does that mean you're going to treat them poorly or shoo them off? No, of course not. That'd be silly. But the question is it going to benefit you? That's the $1 million question right there. So, moral of the story is, just if you choose this lifestyle, if you're choosing this lifestyle, then commit to yourself first. Because yourself is what's going to make a difference in this game. When you have a perfect connection with self, that's all you need. There's your real partner in this hologram, illusion. But again, I'm going to reiterate, does not mean you can't have a partner. It's just the difference between, is it going to work out or is it not going to work out, because you are from two different worlds, we'll say. We got NPCs with no souls, and we have souls that are scripted playing the game. What do you do? Again, it's all what you want or willing to take. Now, when I say does it benefit you, well, in the long run, if you're trying to win this game, by that I mean awareness, because bring in awareness. I use the word wake up because that makes more sense to people, but the truth is you cannot wake up, because then your game's over if you really woke up. So awareness is what you're looking for. Awareness. So again, the soulmate thing, that's the true soulmate thing. A split version of yourself, so that you both have the chance to win the game. That's where that goes. And that's where that is. So, again, do what you will with that. And just evaluate your life. Do you need a partner? Do you want a partner? If you have a partner already and you're married, let's just say, that's, another little trap there, but anything that's documented in the Matrix is the Matrix. You're locked in. But again, I say that loosely because you're just not going to go divorcing people or getting rid of people just because you're a source player. What could happen, though, a big awareness, a warning, if you remove the meat, You remove the sexual orgasms, you remove the smoking and the drugs and the belief system. What's gonna happen, good chance it's gonna happen, and you break your script by doing so. You have to have it with intent that I, so and so, with intent, would like to remove my script, but it's not going to happen if you don't get rid of those other things. And it will do so in a safe manner, because self is going to make sure it happens when in the right time. It's just not going to magically go like that. No, 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 no. You got to work for this. You want it, you got to work for it. But there's a good chance, well, more than a good chance, that when your frequency rises and rises, there's a good chance you won't be compatible anymore. I don't say that to be putting fear into you. It's not a bad thing. But you would realize, hey, it's a lone journey. It's a lone soul thing, even though we're all as one here. If one soul fails, you can't blame the other soul that I lost because that one lost, or that one won so I should win. No, that's not how it works here. You're all on your own here as a soul. There's no one to blame, not even your soulmate. You can't say, well, that one should have won it for me and it's her fault or it's his fault. That's not how it works. You are in charge of your avatar. You are in charge of what you put in your mouth. You are in charge of everything you do. So the day that comes when it's time for the evaluation slash, I said judgment, but I use that very, very lightly. There is no judgment, but for those, to make it easier to understand, there is a prize for winning a matrix game. But I'm saying when I do these videos, it's not like you get extra bonuses or prizes or stuff like that. You're trying to help other source players. We're all one big family. So just another vlog to put in. I hope that it reaches some people, because it may make a difference in your life and it may not, because the soulmate thing, you know, has been used in the wrong manner. Everybody, like I said, not to beat the dead horse, but you know, oh, love is an emotion, and emotions can get you stuck in the matrix as well. You got to be very careful with that. You got to be neutral in this game. What does that mean? Well, don't be hateful. Don't love so much that you can't live without that person. Stay in the middle. Stay neutral. There's black, there's white. Stay in the middle. Stay in the gray zone. What does that mean, the gray zone? It means if you're neutral, like Source is, you should sail pretty quickly. Right in the middle. Don't fall for all this garbage that's going on. You know, it all ties in one way or another, okay? All these emotions, all these pent up angers, and all this pent up worries and fears, it's not going to do a source player any good. In fact, it's going to be the contrary. I'm still working on, you know, certain things like control the heat, because boy, sometimes it's just like if you keep repeating yourself or you keep feeling like you're stuck in the mud, it just gets frustrating, at least for me. I like doing things once. It's like these videos, for instance. I didn't want to do all the bells and whistles as I mentioned in the first one, but then I felt like the quality was pretty poor. Nobody was going to care for it, nor did I care for it, because it just seemed, I don't know, not very good quality to do it that way. So then I started learning real quick how people are doing it. Then I got a new camera, second one, and I'm having troubles with the, when I move quick and then that stuff, whatever that is, resolution. I've done so many videos over and over and over because I couldn't get it right, and then the camera was acting up since between the last video and this one. So it's frustrating. I'm not looking for the best quality, because as long as the message is getting out in a decent manner, in a decent quality, I'm good with that. Neutral. I'm not looking for low quality, and I'm not looking for the best quality. I'm going right smack in the middle. Neutrality. The gray zone. So it's frustrating, stuff like that. Or maybe your car that gets you going, or maybe it's the kids, on and on and on and on, your job, stuff like that. A little bit out tangent once again, but I like to let the flow, when it's time to flow, the energy flows, I let it flow. Every little extra something that could maybe resonate with somebody else and can help them, then great. Again, I'm a student of the Matrix, even though we're professionals in the sense of source. But we have these avatars. We took on these avatars, which are not perfect. And anyway, no such thing here. So, again, off tangent, but this is where it's tricky stuff. So, going back to the soulmate, if you can be compatible with your soulmate, kudos, that's great. Great. Not required, but hey, why not? It's great. So, I'll leave that there. And keep in mind, I'm only trying to put out the truth. If it's too much for people, I don't expect anybody to follow or listen. I get that. I'm not here to debate, and like I've mentioned many times before, it's not about being rude or like egotistical. It's really not. It's coming from the soul. But some people are just not ready to hear the truth, and that's the truth as well. So if I can help somebody, great. I also vlog in this stuff for my own personal reasons, so I have documentation to go back to and see if I'm rising in frequency, how I act, how I'm doing, the things I say, how I say them. It's also for myself, but it's also for whoever wants to hear this. So again, with that being said, I will cut it here, and I hope that somehow helps with the soulmate truth. And stay safe. Ride the wave. Might get a little bumpy, but just go within and just find self. That's who you are. I just want to say one quick thing about the universe. Everybody's putting their energy out to the universe, putting their intent to the universe. Well, I got news for you. You are the universe. It's all within. Everything you ever need is always within. When you're shooting stuff out of yourself, praying to this illusion, God, praying to the universe, putting that stuff out, you're draining your battery. It's all within you. Your whole dashboard, anything you need to drive this vehicle is in you. All within. Not outside. Never once is it outside. So I thought I'd throw that in. I meant to say it so many times and I forgot. Do not put your energy outside of yourself for anything. And don't believe anything outside of yourself that you're not comfortable with. All right. Take care. Be safe. We'll see you soon.